And then you walked into the studio. I was like, wow. Wow.
And I haven't even taken off my shades.
When
should I take them off?
Look at those eyes. Ufagi Lash again.
Hey!
Ufagi Lash.
Yo,
Welcome to Radio 2000.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this moment forever and ever. Welcome. First things first, congratulations. Congratulations on everything that you have done. You have consistently given us hit after hit after hit, from Isidingo to
Scandal
to Legacy.
Rockville,
Wena.
Tola, Bona.
Do you take the time to celebrate all of these milestones and all of the things that you've achieved?
I do, especially in moments like these.
Yeah.
You know, because normally when I'm celebrating at home with my family, giving gratitude to all the blessings for my career.
Yeah.
But it's when I come on these tours, when I come and speak to people like you, when I'm on radio, then I get to celebrate with, obviously, the listeners, the fans, my supporters.
Yeah.
So for me, when I'm here, it's actually a moment of celebration, of acknowledgement of the blessings and the work, the incredible work I've been gifted with.
Off air, you were talking about Mama, who is looking forward to this series that's coming out on Netflix today. How important is support from family?
It's very, very, very important. And as you say, the series is dropping today. In fact, 30 minutes in, dropped at 10 o'clock on Netflix. Fatal Seduction. And so, you know, the journey of an artist and a creative is a very treacherous and tough and lonely one. Whether it's on the financial aspect, because we don't always make money through our craft, and whether it's the fact that the hours are very, very, very long, very hard work for sometimes very little work. So you have to have a tribe of people that ground you, that remind you why in the first place you went on this journey, that remind you of your worth and your value, and the fact that it's a gift that you're honing, a gift that you've been given, and you are getting opportunities every now and then to live through your work, to be an artist. But it's not an easy journey. And so it's very, very important that you have an excellent support system, parents, friends, family, colleagues.
You could have been anything, honestly. You could have killed it in the boardroom somewhere. You could have been amazing, and you chose this path. What about acting and the entertainment industry spoke to you?
Well, I actually always say that as actors and as creatives, we don't choose the art. It chooses us.
Yeah.
It's really a calling. Certainly for me, that's what I feel. You know, you wake up. From a young age, I knew when I saw someone on stage, on television, that whatever that's called, I want to do it. It was a feeling that was inside and within me. And the only thing that I needed to do was then to find the ways towards that path.
Yeah.
But you wake up with that innate yearning to perform, to tell stories. And so for me, I say, you know, as storytellers, we literally have this bug. We have a bug that we're born with, and it will follow you. It will follow you wherever you go. You run away from it, and there's always something that calls you and draws you back into that space, into that world, whether as a writer, a producer, a director, or in my case, a storyteller and an actor.
Sure. Some of the stories that you've told that will forever remain in your mind, your heart, and will be embedded in your soul. Do you have one?
The stories of my characters.
Yes, your characters.
Gosh, I played such diverse characters, and I love that. I mean, I choose my work to always show a different light to my craft, show a different light to my performance range. And so I've played stories, you know, when we were still telling stories of the HIV/AIDS narrative, right?
Yes.
Through the life of Nox Madondo on Foreplay, Sex Tips for Girls. Embracing that type of heavy story, especially at that time in our country, in our health system, where we weren't telling those types of stories of embracing a journey of someone who's going through the challenge of having HIV. So it was an HIV awareness story, and yet it was done in a creative way, in a story, in a series. And so that was also quite groundbreaking. I do like to take on things that push the envelope, that break grounds, and I think Fatal Seduction is going to be exactly that for me as well.
Girl, Fatal Seduction.
Yes.
We're going to talk about it a bit later on, and I want the kids to sleep.
Yes.
Because this one is not for you, but Mama le Papa, it's for you.
Oh, yes. Anyone over 18, you're welcome.
Oh, definitely. So we asked you to bring some of your favorite songs.
Yes.
One of them is Boom Shaka Free.
Yes.
Why do you like that song? Okay, everybody loves that song.
Everyone loves that
Yeah.
song. I think for me, whether it's Boom Shaka or Lebo Mathosa, she was one of the first stars we knew at that point.
100%.
She was one of the first to become what you call a celebrity. And she was so young, and she was following her dreams. You know, she was a star in her own right. She was a creative. She was a natural performer. And so it was the first time for us to see that, you know what, you don't have to wait forever to find your dreams, to chase your dreams. She was a teenager, and they went out there and they embodied the mood of our generation at that time to say, yes, we're young, yes, we are free. This is post-democratic South Africa.
Sure.
And yes, even as artists, we're going to rock stages, we're going to be stars in our own right, even if we're in the creative industry. So for me, when I listen to Boom Shaka and Lebo Mathosa, it's like, that's right. You know, they opened the path.
And
they were the pioneers.
And there was a fearlessness as well.
Yes,
That
bold.
we will wear the bum shorts.
Yes.
We will gyrate on stage.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, this is
Right.
how we're going to express
This is
ourselves.
how we are expressing ourselves in
Oh.
that generation.
Oh,
Yes.
here it is. Boom Shaka.
Woo.
Free.
We're free.
Radio 2000 has signed a code of conduct that is enforced by the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa. In terms of the code, we are committed to broadcasting news that is accurate, comment that is fair, and programming that is not harmful to children, does not amount to hate speech, and contains no gratuitous violence or explicit sex. If you think we are not living up to this code, you may inform the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa. Direct any complaints in writing to the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa, PO Box 412365, Craig Hall 2024, or email bccsa@nabsa.co.za. For more information, please visit www.bccsa.co.za. Radio 2000, our music, your memories.
We're free. We're free. We're free. We're free. We're free. I spend my time alone, lost inside my thoughts.
Sylvester.
My time at home, I need to get away. We're free. Find it hard to smile. Nothing's making sense. All the things I lost, I miss you by my side. But I wanna be free from this chains that are hurting me. I wanna be free from these chains that are fighting me. I wanna be free from these chains that are hurting me. Pressure from within. I
intro Ntombi, ne?
The strings that are finding me. Free from these chains that are finding me. I wanna be free from these chains that are hurting me. Free from these chains that are finding me. I wanna be free from these chains that are hurting me. Free from these chains that are finding me. I wanna be free from these chains that are hurting me.
Port St. John's, we've got you covered on 100.2 FM. Feel good music.
At ShopRite, you have the power to save with extra savings. Join over 16 million South Africans and get instant cash savings on over 1,000 deals, like a 500-gram bar of Sunlight Laundry Soap for only $19.99. A 1-liter carton of Promotional Everfresh Milk, just $16.99. And 900 grams Wheat Bix and 1 kilo Kgomotso Cornflakes, both for 99 Rand. Valid until 9 July. You've got the power in your pocket with extra savings. Only at ShopRite.
EFC is live this Thursday. The EFC Bantamweight belt will seek a new owner as the recently vacated title will be contested between the top contenders in an ultimate rematch. Musa Bad News Setwape finally gets his crack at gold, but must deal with the first round finishing machine Shannon Von Tonder as the main event of a standout card that promises non-stop action. EFC 105, watch it on SABC Sport Channel on OpenView 124 from 7 p.m. Brought to you by SABC Sport.
For the love of the
It's Radio 2000 Our Music, Your Memories. We're joined in studio by multi-award-winning thespian as well as voiceover artist. Did you know that? Kgomotso Christopher, and she stars in a Netflix series called Fatal Seduction, which premiered today. And it's probably it's been how many minutes now?
43 minutes to be quite precise.
43 minutes. 43 minutes. We've just enjoyed a song that you requested, Boom Shaka Free, which encompasses an era, a time, and your love for Lebo Matosa. There's a call that we have to take now, the producer says.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. Good morning, Nozi.
Hello, Ntombi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am fantastic. I was told by the producer to take this call right now.
Yo.
Go ahead,
Why is
Sissy.
it so special for you to take my call?
No. You are a very special girl. Mphethu Kgomotso.
Wait.
Yay, Nosy.
How are you, Kgomotso?
I'm good. How are you? I'm blessed. How are you?
Excited when I heard Ntombi that she's going to interview you.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Thanks
She's
for
here. Do you have a
calling in.
question?
No, all I want to say to her is that she knows how much my daughter loves her. She's looking up at her like her role model, and she's always like, "Oh, Mama, I want to be like Auntie Kgomotso. I want to be like Auntie Kgomotso."
Oh.
She's so crazy about you.
Oh,
Who's your
bless.
daughter, Nozi?
How cool Urtiamet.
Oh,
Bathong.
How old is she now?
Bless.
She's 12.
She's 12. Ke geng ya ka eo.
Wena.
Ba bona ba o kgeke batho ba ka.
Take a photo with you.
Yo,
She's so
hey.
crazy about you.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Sissy.
Thank you so much. Send her our love. Say hi to her from Auntie Kgomotso.
I will tell her.
Thank you.
I will tell her.
Thank you so much, Nozi. You say 12-year-olds. Ke
Ke geng ya ka.
You like that age?
Oh goodness, I don't know. They're drawn to me, and I love it. I love these young ones. Most times, I will be in a mall, and the mom will be like, "I don't know if my daughter's delusional, but are you so and so? Are you perhaps a famous person? Are you Ivy? Are you this?"
Yes.
And the daughter's like, I told you, like, yo, kopas nefe. So it's the kiddies that spot me and tell their parents, like, hi man, we like in tone. Which is so
Amazing.
funny
That
because
is funny.
right?
The parents don't know you, but the kids do.
The kids, oh my goodness, gang with the little girls, oh, love it. Get so
Wow.
much love from that age group, always have.
Let's talk Fatal Seduction.
Yes.
The kiddies can't watch this one.
The kiddies can't watch this
Anyone 18 years and above.
18 and above, you are so welcome. because it's the right content in the sense that it's very multi-layered. As much as, yes, we've seen the posters, they're out there, the billboards are out there.
The trailer's
out. It looks like it's, a sensual show, which it is, but it's actually underpinned by a lot of very intriguing storylines. It's actually a thriller. It's actually a crime mystery series. Underpinned by very, very real stories and very many plot twists as well.
Yeah.
And so we just say the sensual scenes are the cherry on top.
Aha. And we are hooked.
You are hooked
We are
by the
hooked.
cherry on top?
No, the cherry on top definitely said,
it's drawn you into waza. So then
Waza.
once you have been seduced, so to speak,
Yes.
by those posters and by the trailer, you'll actually know that it's actually, when you watch it from first episode to the last episode, it's a thriller, it's intriguing, it's a dark tale, it's about betrayal, it's about people's secrets and relationships between mom and child, relationships between husband and wife, and also, the character of that I play, Ntombi Meso, is an academic. She's an academic, she's a professor. And she's a professor who's dealing with something that's very, very prevalent in our society, in this country, is GBV. And so there are so many layers to this story beyond just the enticing posters.
Gosh, so when you get the call that you either, was it to audition for the role?
Yes.
Or that you got the role? Where were you? Were you drinking tea? Were you with your family? How did the process of you bagging this role, take us through that?
So it was a very, very long process. It's a very big production. We were shooting in Cape Town. So we started auditioning about 2-3 months before we actually were shooting. So you've got your auditions, you've got your callbacks. So that's a long, long period of time. You get your chemistry reads. Some of the cast members went down to Cape Town to do chemistry reads. On my side, it was about a 2-month process of auditioning. And I remember driving, I was coming from a voiceover, and I literally will remember, I was on the M1 just after the Woodmead Drive interchange.
Yes.
And I literally got a call from my agent, and it popped up, and of course Bluetooth. And we get all these calls all the time. Hey, there's an audition. Hey, there's a voiceover. And literally my agent said, they want to offer you the role. They want to offer you Nandi. You're literally leaving tomorrow.
What?
Just like that.
And your family's response?
Oh my goodness, they were blown away. They were so happy for me. I think I was actually with my daughter at the time because, every year I start what I call a magic diary for all the things and the blessings I hope the universe will bless me with. And one thing I had written on my diary was, I'd love to work in Cape Town. I'd love to work for Netflix. I've never done an international. I've never worked for Netflix. And when I got that call, it was literally an answer from God. And everyone at home knew, you've wanted to work in Cape Town.
Yes.
You've wanted to work for Netflix. And it just literally came on a silver platter. Not a silver platter in terms of it was just given to me for free.
Of course, you had to
but
work
the
for
silver
it.
platter of the blessing from the universe. And so I was over the moon.
Yeah. How is it like working for Netflix? I've interviewed many South African actresses and actors who speak so highly of the brand.
Right.
They say we get treated like superstars. We get treated like we matter.
Absolutely.
As opposed to when we work for productions that are not associated with Netflix.
Right.
Talk to me about the experience of working for such a big brand.
With such big brands is exactly that. They've got the budgets. It's a big brand. It has a reach of 231 million viewers, subscribers. So already it just means as an actor, as an artist from South Africa, you're getting the chance to be beamed into the universe, beamed into the world, to have that viewership and that platform. And I think then they bring it in terms of their productions, they take it very, very seriously. And so yes, indeed, we get taken care of. One thing also that I'd like to bring in terms of taking care in different ways, whether it's when you're on set or what they've paid for, that's one thing. But even the aspect of the type of content we're shooting with Fatal Seduction, we have a lot of intimate scenes. But even the care with which they take to say, we have to give you intimacy coaches. We've got to bring in a team of people. We had a team of people whose primary job was to take care of our journey on the physical side of shooting these physical stunts and intimate stunts. So even already that says, as a production company, as a brand, they take us and our work seriously, and they make sure that when we are on set, we feel supported, and we were supported. And I think it's really has been a very positive experience, and I felt very privileged to work within that type of environment where it's very important, and they do acknowledge that my work is to do my creative work, to tell the story without worrying about so many other things. I come to do what I need to do as the performer and as the actor, and the rest is taken care of by them as Netflix.
Sure. We're going to quickly go for a short ad break. We still have her playlist. There's Madonna, Take a Bow. I want to know the story behind that song. Is there even a story? We'll find out.
There's a story.
We'll find out after this.
Fancy wheels, my friend.
Yeah, I bought it at a great auction company called GoBid. I bought it at such a good price. I couldn't believe it.
GoBid. What do they sell?
They sell accident damaged, used and repossessed cars, bakkies, taxis, bikes. They've got it all.
Did you buy it at an online auction?
Yes, their service was incredible, but it was so easy. Give them a try. Go to gobid.co.za. GoBid. Bid today, drive tomorrow.
It's a whirlwind of drama as Director of Nursing Christina Hawthorne navigates her way through her day at Trinity Hospital. Whether fighting to see that a homeless woman is treated like a human being, talking a close friend and suicidal cancer patient off a ledge, she's the much-needed conscience for an organization that all too often forgets whom it's there to serve. Catch Season 2 of Hawthorne, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. only on S3.
This is the night we've all been waiting for.
The night of the TKO.
Where you get to know it all.
Boxer's lifestyle in and out of the ring.
Highlights of fight nights, celebrations of kings and queens in the ring, and historic moments.
The list is endless.
Catch the home of boxing, the TKO, live every Friday evening at 10:30 p.m. on SABC Sport TTT Channel 4, OpenView 124, SABC 2, also available on SABC Plus and SABCSport.com.
Proudly brought to you by SABC Sport.
For the love of the game. Chingapanga
proudly South African music on a very proudly South African station. And it's all thanks to Kgomotso Christopher. These are the songs that she brought to Radio 2000, and they sound amazing. Matuba. The song is called Your Mercy. We've got voice notes that we want to play for you from people that love you, respect your craft, and are just huge fans of yours. Let's take a listen. And if you do want to send a voice note, please send it through to 060-584-2250.
Ntombi uphethe YV ka Promotional. YV bekayinkinga. YV ka Promotional, sebathi Promotional ngale pita yakhe. Yeah, ne. Hey sisters, hi. Congratulations ku yonke into osoyenzile oyifezile. Wow. Like mina ngisithandela umzimba wakho dali. Yabona Ntombi makathiwe by agent yakho ayinami ngiyavuma. Ngicela ukuba kuleyo contract.
Sobangena sonke ke.
Director yakho nami. Oh hayi. You are loved, Dali. You are loved. Stand you from Alexander. Thank you.
La.
Oh, sanibonani yo Kgomotso. Hello my darling. Ngikuthanda. Yazi ngikuthanda kudlula imali.
Hey. Yo.
Ubuhambuli bakho. Hayi kuyawurata shem, kuyawurata. I will keep it up hle. What's South Africa kare kaba more people like you but bamdini. And interviewer Ntombi. Ntombi that I love. Radio 2000 is mine. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Kalerato, la lerato.
Wena athi ukuthanda more than
imali, guys. Awunkosi yami. Yo, imagine.
Wena. The lines are open, 086-000-2479. If you want to call and chat to Kgomotso right now, you can. So, the character of Unandi, you did say that it is a very layered story. There's so many issues that you guys address in the series, right? You star alongside Nat Ramabulana as well as Thapelo Mokoena. How was it like working with them?
We had a blast.
Look at your face.
I mean, I'm lighting up, right? You said it, right? The whole cast. I love the fact that it's a cast that's got people that are well loved by South Africans across different platforms and channels. As you're saying, it's Nat, it's Thapelo, it's Ngele, it's Lunati. So we've got them. We are representing. Rabona. People love these actors. So working with Nat, working with Thapelo and all of them was a complete blast on and offset. They consummate professionals. We support each other. We held each other because these stories are very heavy stories, as you will see. So you also need the support of your co-actors. And when you have professional, experienced artists like the Nats, like your Thapelos, it means that the work is so easy. We've also got Prince Grootboom. He's on another show. He's a newcomer. Absolutely amazing. He's a dancer. And so we had a blast. Creatively, we would work. We would help each other when we struggled with story. And then, of course, Cape Town, man. We were outside in Cape Town. You know, it's so nice to rap. And you've had a hard day, which we had many. And you go outside and we are by the beach. And we're catching up on the day's challenges. So it was an absolute blast. I'd never worked with any of my cast members, actually. So what a privilege, what an honor to finally get to be playing with Thapelo, Nat, and the rest of the cast.
The costumes, the outfits that we wore, girl, so pretty. Did you get to keep? Do you get to keep all the outfits?
No, you don't. That's part of production. You say goodbye to it. We get to keep our sweaters. I've got my Netflix sweater right now.
I need one in a large, please.
Right? We need to organize. No, unfortunately, we don't.
Sandra Sami, thank you so much for giving us your time and, being so wonderful and lovely here on Radio 2000. Before I let you go, social media, where can people find you? And also, they want to watch Fatal Seduction.
Yes.
Tell them where to go.
Please go to Netflix. If you're home right now, go now. Netflix. Start streaming now. It's streaming. You can watch it anytime. And so Netflix. And then on my socials, I am at KG Christopher on Twitter and Kgomotso_Christopher on Instagram. So look out for the posters. Look out for the snippets and the teasers. But more importantly, let's start streaming. It's out.
And it's done so well. So well. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
If you missed this interview, we're going to make it available on our website, www.radio2000.co.za. Good morning.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Thanks, Ntombi. The top stories: Willis Luther to be sentenced in Durban court, and SA and DRC sign nearly 40 trade agreements. Good morning, I'm Evelyn Tongwane. A 31-year-old man who was caught on video stealing a basket of goods from a Woolworths store in Durban suburb during the unrest in July 2021 is expected to be sentenced in the regional court today. Mbuso Moloi pleaded guilty to charges of theft, disrupting traffic, and using incorrect number plates on his car in March this year. The state dropped the other 18 charges, which included public violence. The case was adjourned to today to allow a social worker and a correctional officer to present reports on an appropriate sentence. Dries